Chapter 59, The Night Greyfard Burned, Part 20. The battlefield remained frozen. Nobody moved. Nobody spoke. Even the flames consuming the palace seemed quieter now, because everyone's attention had shifted toward the heavens, toward the woman in white. Morveth stared upward. The woman stared back. For several moments, neither side moved. Neither side released aura. Neither side displayed power. Yet somehow, the tension between them surpassed everything that had happened throughout the entire night. Then finally, the woman spoke. "Answer me." Her voice carried no emotion, no anger, no hatred, which somehow felt even worse. "What exactly made you believe?" Her eyes slowly moved across the battlefield. "The corpses, the destruction, the blood, that you would be allowed to leave after doing this?" The question echoed across the ruined palace grounds. Morveth remained silent. Then unexpectedly, he laughed. Not proudly, not arrogantly, just tired. "I never expected to leave." The battlefield became silent once more. Morveth slowly looked toward the bodies of his clan, toward the warriors who had followed him for decades, toward the price of his revenge. Then his eyes returned to the woman. "I crossed that line the moment I attacked the palace." The woman in white remained expressionless. "Then why continue?" Morveth smiled, a broken smile, "Because I already lost everything." For a brief moment, the battlefield became quiet. Then the woman sighed. The sound was surprisingly soft. "How disappointing." Morveth frowned. The next second, she vanished. No warning, no aura, no movement. One moment, she occupied the sky. The next, she stood directly before him. Morveth's instincts exploded. Danger, death, extinction. Every survival instinct he possessed screamed simultaneously. Boom! Morveth disappeared. The ground behind him exploded. A massive crater instantly formed. The battlefield stared in shock, because nobody had seen her move. Not Alex, not Lyssara, not Lyssara. Nobody. Far above the battlefield, Morveth finally reappeared, breathing heavily. His eyes widened, because she was already there, waiting, standing directly in front of him. For the first time in years, real fear entered Morveth's heart. He attacked instantly. Dark aura erupted. Dominard. Sado grave. The sky turned black. Endless darkness surged outward. Enough power to destroy armies. Enough power to erase cities. The woman in white simply raised one hand. The darkness stopped, then shattered, like glass. Morveth froze. Impossible. The technique he had spent decades perfecting had been erased with a single gesture. Then she struck. A simple punch. Nothing more. Crack. Every bone in Morveth's body screamed. Blood exploded from his mouth. His body descended from the heavens like a meteor. Boom! The palace ground shattered. A massive crater appeared. For several moments, nothing moved. Then Morveth slowly forced himself upward. Blood covered his face. One arm hung uselessly. Several ribs had clearly shattered. Yet somehow, he still stood. The battlefield watched in disbelief. Because moments ago, Morveth had looked unstoppable. Now, he looked fragile. The woman in white slowly descended from the sky. Graceful, silent, effortless. Eventually, her feet touched the ruined battlefield. She stopped before Morveth. The old assassin tried to stand straighter, tried to hide his injuries, tried to maintain dignity. The effort failed because she simply grabbed him by the throat. One hand, that was all it took. Morveth's feet left the ground. For the first time that night, terror appeared inside his eyes. Meanwhile, far away, Lyssara's expression changed. Fear, genuine fear, because she knew exactly what was about to happen next. And for the first time, she wished she didn't. And that's the end of Chapter 59, Part 20. The warrior who seemed completely unstoppable was defeated with a single strike. But the battle isn't over yet. Why did Lyssara suddenly become afraid? What is the woman in white about to do to Morveth? And can anyone stop what happens next? The answers await in Chapter 59, Part 21. If you're enjoying The Broken Realm, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to support the series. I'll see you in Part 21.